Y'all know what time it is, man. We on another episode of Trill Talk No Cap.
What's good, homie?
What's good, fam? How you living? Hey, what's up, Miss Chinese Nick? I'm trying to give the San Antonians a bigger idea of what we're talking about and how legendary this shit is. What's good, man? Y'all already know what it is. You dig what I'm saying? It's the one and only impeccable High Strong, man. You know who it be. We back on season 3 of Trill Talk No Cap, you know what I'm saying? And today is a very special day, you know what I'm saying? We got one of San Antonio's greatest. We got one of San Antonio's own, you know what I'm saying? MDuke, the GOAT, joining us today on Trill Talk No Cap. What's good, my boy?
What's going on, man? Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for taking the time out, bro. Came all the way down from Dallas, D-Town, Triple D.
Yes, sir.
To fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the city.
Facts,
you know what
always, man. I love coming back to the city. Any chance I can, man. I'm trying to get in.
Yeah, already, man. So tell us a little bit, Duke. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get started, man. Because there's so much that we want to talk to you about. You've been putting in a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I've been seeing all the internet work, bro, all the footwork. You know what I'm saying? You've been holding it down for a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially here in the city. You've set the bar for a lot of different things when it comes to, I'm going to say you set the bar for bars in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thank you.
You set the bar for bars, man.
Respectfully.
Yeah, for sure. So, man, you know what I'm saying? Duke, for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you live in Dallas, and some people you've gained a lot of fans in Dallas as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that not everybody knows that you not from Dallas. Where you originally from, bro?
Now, originally I was born in California.
Okay.
Plot twist.
Okay, shit, I didn't even know that.
All right, so originally I was born in California. I've been in San Antonio most of my life, though. That's where I was raised.
Okay.
Just in Texas in general. You know, I got a lot of family in California, a lot of family in Louisiana, but my immediate family was in San Antonio.
Okay, so, what part of Cali?
Merced. Okay. Merced, Atwater, the real small towns up in the San Joaquin Valley. Okay,
that's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Now, you know what I'm saying? One thing about your music, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's always been at a certain level from the beginning.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So I could tell you've always put a lot into your craft. You know what I mean? When did you start music here? You know, let's take it back even more. When was that first moment that you knew you wanted to pursue music, heavy, seriously?
The first moment I knew I really wanted to pursue music, probably when I was about 12 years old. When I was younger than that, I used to sneak and listen to a lot of shit my parents didn't want me to listen to.
Yeah.
So I used to get off with that. But then when I was 12, I was put on to Lecrae.
Okay, yeah. Lecrae, nice.
And I was like, oh snap, this nigga's rapping.
Yeah.
I can't get in trouble listening to it. But because at the time, you know what I'm saying, my parents, my mom, the way they came up, they were strict back then. So
yeah, heavy in the church?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Musicians, so just came from that background. So
yeah.
Once I realized that, I was like, okay, this is something that it touched me. You know, I felt a big connection with.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people, man, there's those moments, right, where you might have freestyled in front of some homies. It was like your first time really where you knew you had some bars on you. You know what I'm saying? What was that moment for you where you was like, oh, shit? Like, where they was like, oh, my God, this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Man, probably, luckily at that time, I was able to come up under what I could call mentors now.
Right.
And other older men who were into the same thing, just into the rapping, just good with the pen.
Yeah.
And I was able to do records with them, able to record, able to show off little beats. Because that's another thing. I started actually making beats before I ever made a rap.
Okay, shit. Okay.
I made my first beat, Fruity Loops 1.
Oh, yeah.
First Fruity Loops.
Yeah.
So just that, and then transferring into actual lyricism and learning how to use my words. And also, when I first started, it was a message behind the first rap I actually did do. So I didn't just rap, just trying to rap about some bullshit. I actually started with a conscious message and trying to say something out the gate at 12, 13. So,
and I would say that, man, you could tell lyrics matter to you.
Very much so.
Which is super dope, you know what I'm saying? Especially in a generation of now where it's not heavy and they don't care as much about what's
the last thing.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? But for you, it's always been on that level where it's like there's always a message in your music, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And
not always, but
yeah.
And that's another thing. I've also grown in the music, you know, like there's a part of my career where I was being young, you know, and just growing and learning to mature and making everything I could, because I could just create at a high level. So
no doubt. And I see that and I see that right now, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question. When you've done a lot of shows out here. You know what I'm saying? You've done a lot of shows out here. What would you say is like been your best experience with performing, and then like something that you would say like you learned from and you was like, I gotta do it different because I don't never want that to happen again?
First, I'm gonna start with experience. So I was performing in clubs similar to this since I was like 14.
Okay.
I remember I had to been like 14, 15. I think it was.
You was getting in the clubs.
I wasn't supposed to. But yeah, so I had a DJ at the time, DJ C1. He's still a big shout out DJ C1.
Yeah.
Bro, I found DJ C1 on fucking MySpace. So he was my first like DJ / manager. So he was getting me in the venues and shit I wasn't supposed to be in.
Yeah.
I'm like 14, 15. People in the club enjoying their night, having drinks. I decide I want to kick a cappella.
Yeah, on the mic.
On the mic. So I decide, and he let me.
Yeah.
It's his fault. I really blame you. I blame him for letting me do this. Anyways, he stops the music in the club. It's not a show night.
Yeah.
There's no showcase.
It's just
no other artists
enjoying themselves.
People are just enjoying themselves. The music stops, and it's a 14-year-old up there trying to rap. And all I hear is some white dude in the back, cut the music back on. And like from that moment, I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta just read the room. At least read the room. You know?
No
Stuff
doubt.
like that. As far as one of my favorite performances or best, man, I don't know, man. I've had so many, honestly.
Yeah.
A lot of great moments. One of my favorite had to been probably this fest that I did with my boy Vision. We had Khalid come out, my boy Bankroll.
Okay.
It worked on a whole collab project. A lot of people, he had like 30, 40 artists from the city, a lot of people on there, and all just came out.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
It was one of my, especially like on the later end, right before, I think it was right before COVID, you know, like.
Yeah, no doubt.
Great show.
So like, let me ask you, man, you know what I'm saying? You grew up, let's talk about young Duke, you know what I'm saying? Did you grow up with siblings?
Yes, I have an older brother.
Okay. Was he into music too?
Yeah, he actually plays drums for Brian McKnight. So he's a drummer.
we talked about it. That's dope.
Yeah. He's
That's
still a drummer.
dope. That's dope, man. Who was some of your biggest influences?
My biggest influence.
I know you say you was listening to stuff that you.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to listen to, but honestly, my mom was a huge influence. She's a singer.
Okay.
That was like the start of my, just music background and having that musicianship in me, instilled in me early. And like I said, I was able to have mentors at that time. Guy by the name Mantangi.
Okay.
TJ. He's still an artist now. He still puts out music in the city. He'd be on Ken's 5 doing a lot of different things.
Okay.
But he was a huge inspiration at that time. I even got to sit down and we would study lyrics, study different albums, Lupe. Break down different albums, break down concepts behind the albums.
Okay.
And just take a deeper dive into what they were painting and the pictures that they were painting.
Right.
So that was a huge inspiration that really helped me hone in my craft.
And you could tell because you break down your shit the same way to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of your shit,
for sure.
They lyrics, but they look like pictures.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard Cole say that one time. He hung up lyrics on his wall, but he said, "What y'all see as lyrics, I see pictures." You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
That's
man.
crazy. Yeah,
it's art. All of it is art. You do the same, so you know.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, no doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? Your last project, one thing about you is that's super dope is you always drop visuals to your joints. You know what I'm saying? Whether they singles or just album cuts, you always dropping like a visual to give us that vivid picture of what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And they always different. You know what I'm saying? But you a man of many hats too. You produce, you shoot videos. You know what I'm saying? You rap. You know what I mean? You very good at finding the collabs that sound like it should be on that record. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have an issue with that. Like that's they put people on a record that's like the record would have been dope if maybe for another record for that person. You know what I'm saying? But you seem to prestigiously pick like this person should be on this record. You know what I mean? Is that something that you think of after you wrote the record, or is it like? Or do you hear the beat and you already like, you know what, this person would sound dope with me on this?
It's usually after the record. I feel like I have a wide variety of records that's always left unfinished half the time anyway.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it comes down when the actual project's getting put together. And I'll be like, oh, no, this definitely, I can tell what goes together. and trying to fill in them empty spaces.
Right.
You know, a lot of times.
So what's your who would you say, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, you know, some of the projects that you've done, what would you say, like, do you because I'm loving the growth. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a fan, so I'm loving the growth. You know what I'm saying? Is it are you loving where in the space that you at right now in music? You know what I mean? One thing about you too, you always show that there's room to grow. You know what I'm saying? Because you literally have every time was boom, boom, took time. You know what I'm saying? You never just dropped a project just like that. You know what I'm saying? So, what's one of your favorite projects that you would say you came out with thus far?
One of my favorite projects is Deja Vu. That's still to this day one of my favorite projects, and I feel the same way that like the way I felt about that project.
Yeah.
With every project, honestly, this is another deja vu moment of, you know, learning a new version of yourself. Yeah. Showing that new version to the world, finding the new people that relate to where you're at now. Yeah. You know, and bouncing that energy off. You know.
And then what's dope, man, is like I say, you jump from scene to scene. You able to see things from a different aspect. You know, we talked about the Dallas scene. We talked about, you know, being here in San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the city as well as you know it. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about, you know, the music scene right now?
It's beautiful, bro. I love to see everybody's in their own realm. Everybody's, you know, growing individually, which is beautiful. I want to see everybody come together more. Yeah, that's always a thing, though. That's something I'm always going to try to do.
I think we all been wanting that to happen. Yeah, I think over the years it's gradually gotten better though.
It has got better. I look back and I see people working together. I be like, okay, cool. They should have been together. This things make sense. I feel like I'm one of the few people who always do find myself like one foot in different crowds at all times, like whether it's this side of the city, that side, or this type of music, this crowd, this scene. And that's another reason I kept moving around. You know, I gotta keep doing that to pull everybody together. I feel like that's the main goal at the end of the day.
And I think you're one of those people too that would be able to do that.
Thank you.
You know, not everybody has that thing where they can pull people together, but you definitely have that light about yourself where you could be like, okay, Duke want us to do a record. You know, I feel like you the type of person that call two different niggas
and be like, nah, this gonna make sense. Yeah,
like Duke said, do the record, we gonna do the record. You know what I'm saying?
Love,
like, I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever stepped outside of like the hip hop as far as the collaboration, like done a country record with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because I see that for you too.
Definitely. I've done more of like this actually recently was like a super pop record. This girl from where is she at? She's like somewhere overseas. I forget from exactly where, but she's a great artist, man. Super dope artist. We just did a record recently. Another collab I did was with my boy Anthony Martinez.
Okay.
Anthony Martinez, they did this Latin track maybe about 2 years ago. It was a Latin jazz infused track.
Oh shit.
It was that's like crazy. The time signature it wasn't just like a 1/4. It was very different.
Nah, that's
but it was
crazy.
Fire. It came together beautifully.
You know, I find this dope too, like especially when I guess like, and I can only speak from a hip hop standpoint, but when you rap, right, when you on these records, I did a country record with somebody, but there was a pocket for me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like there's always a pocket for us. I feel like it.
You gotta find it. That's all.
You just gotta find where that is. You know what I mean? I definitely see that. If you could collaborate with anybody, you know what I'm saying, in the industry
right now?
Yeah, like who is that for you?
Anybody in the industry right now? I feel like I was just thinking about this the other day too.
Cause I could see you with Kendrick.
Of course, I would love to make a song. That'd be crazy at the end of the day, yeah.
And then y'all both kind of having the Cali roots.
Yeah, you feel me? That would be fire. But right now, I
honestly would only want to hear that record if you produced it.
Type shit.
Because I know what you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I would want to. I've heard Kendrick on plenty of different sounds. I would want to curate something crazy with that.
Yeah.
But I would have to go something crazy, honestly. Maybe like I want to say Tyler, honestly.
Oh yeah, he crazy with it.
Production wise.
Yeah.
But then I also have been Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah, for shit show. That would be crazy.
I would love to make something crazy.
And the way he can sing too, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know he had the vocals like
you
that.
Wouldn't know what we would exactly. You'd have to make like
you wouldn't know what would come from that.
Like an album or something at the end of the day,
bro.
We're gonna make so much different.
I would be disappointed if it wasn't at least a 3-song EP.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It had to be an EP, bro.
I gotta throw Anderson .Paak on there too.
Oh yeah, bro. Him and Corday.
Oh yeah,
When they be doing them joints, I think what was one of my favorite joints is the 10 or she was a 10 where they going back and forth. I forget what the song called, but they was going back and forth. Bro, that shit crazy. I definitely like Corday. You know what I'm saying? I think he's dope.
What about yourself though? If you had to pick an artist,
man, you know what I'm saying? I think for me, bro, I would like to do a record personally with Big Sean or Cole.
Ooh, I can see that.
You know what I mean?
I can for sure see this.
I feel like it'd be crazy.
And the Cole, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just with my style alone, I feel like it would be a crazy record. You know what I mean? But nah, yeah, man. Let's talk a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, your journey through music right now. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go through the journey. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I seen you give great showmanship on that stage. You know what I'm saying? I seen you. Where are some of the places that you've traveled to do your music so far?
Louisiana, California, all throughout Texas,
and doing those different places, right? Mm-hmm. What did you feel like the difference was? Did you feel like it was more love? You feel like did you feel like it was harder to get that reception? Because I don't see it being too hard after the first 10 seconds of when you get on that stage. Yeah,
after it really depends on the crowd. I feel like a lot of things are going to matter to, like, obviously the quality of music, what you're performing, how you're portraying yourself on stage.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you could not be good, but if there's receptive people in the audience, you can have a great performance.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
You know, so a lot of things do matter upon reception. I would say Dallas probably have had like the best reception with a lot of shows. I feel like there's a big scene out there for just creativity. Yeah. You know, they just want to see something different. They know, they understand what's going on. They respect what's popping and what everybody likes. And they like, you know, we like that too. Right. But then they're like, okay, now if I'm gonna go out or just see a show or something, let me see something different.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let me see where else can we take it with. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I love that you take that everything you do from the production to the music, even the shows. There's a lot of energy put in every single one. I think I seen you perform at South by Southwest one year. Mm-hmm. I was in the crowd, and you was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think the shirt came off. I think
they usually do.
I think you was going crazy on that motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at one point I was like, "Is this thing from the crowd
coming off?"
It was going crazy though. It was crazy.
Yeah, I look up and it be off. I don't know. It be hot and then you get hot. Yeah. I don't know.
Under them lights, huh?
Facts.
But nah, man. So what project you working on right now? You working on something?
Always.
What you got coming out right now?
Always working.
I don't want to. You know.
Hey, nah, you good. Right now,
no exclusives.
Nah, right now I'm honestly just pushing this last project, West Side Baby 3. Okay. I'm pushing some of the singles from that. We're trying to work on
the name too.
Thank you. Working on some really deep dive in visuals for it. Yeah. Trying to do some real thought progressive things with these visuals. So that's the plan right now. Just trying to make sure that they come to light. And that's a whole nother thing. It's one thing putting the visuals and planning things, but just trying to make sure things come to life and carrying them out.
That's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, Duke, I'm telling you right now, bro, you got some shit on you, dog.
Thank you.
You got some shit on you.
It's all God, man. It's a blessing, bro.
What's the you know, a lot of artists they get endowed in many different things now. You know what I'm saying? Myself, I have a clothing line. I got a hookah business. I got, you know what I'm saying? What are some of the things that you feel?
Gotta talk about some of that hookah money.
Yeah.
You gotta give me in on that.
Got you. What's some things that you feel for yourself that you would want to? Because like I said, you do a lot of stuff already. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? A man of many hats. Like I said, you got the production. You got the, you know what I'm saying? You do the videos. You shoot your own shit too, right?
Yes, now I have videographers, I have DPs that I work with. You know, they know exactly how to hands-on, what the kind of look that I'm looking for. That you're going for, I got a good handful of guys that I really like trust 100%. Yeah.
So what's some of the things that you feel like you would like to put your foot in? That you have like in the back of your mind that idea. You like, man, I'd like to put my foot in that one day.
Put my foot in these rappers at. That was the first thing that came to my mind. But really more events. That is something huge. I've kind of already started doing a little bit with this production company called Creative Conscious.
Okay.
We've done a few events out in Dallas, but I definitely want to expand to San Antonio and do these networking events and just more collaborative things like that. Not so much showcases.
Yeah.
Few and far between with the showcases, but just more things for people to step out and do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And connect with the next person.
I definitely see that too. You know what I'm saying? And what I see your shit with placements too.
Thank
you know what I'm saying? I see that shit like on games,
That's the
movies
goal.
on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I could see it. I could definitely hear Duke songs on
Thank
the games and you know
That's
what I'm
the
saying?
goal. Now, for real. We
Yeah,
aiming with GTA finna drop, man. Shit,
Oh,
stay
yeah,
tuned.
yeah.
You never know.
That'd be crazy.
Man, you gotta speak it into existence.
I bought a game just for the record.
Exactly.
Just to play that shit.
Trying to
while,
ride
you know what I'm
around to
saying?
that, man. Let me hear it.
Yeah, nah, for real. I got to get back on that GTA. When that shit first dropped, that shit was crazy.
What?
Everybody was on that shit.
10 years later, they dropping the new one.
Yeah,
10
yeah.
years is crazy.
I know it's gonna be crazy too with the new graphics and the things that they doing now.
Man, what?
It's gonna be insane, bro. It's gonna be insane. I
Finna
do
go.
want to talk about this freestyle that you did on Mozzie's World. Shit was diabolical.
Caught a body.
It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the best ones that I've heard
Thank
come
you.
from the city.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Do you when you, bro, your freestyles, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you, bro. It's
like-
all love, man. I had to take it there, bro.
Yeah. No, that was crazy, bro. We had to mention that because that was
And shout out Mozzie. They had the platform to do it. Once they made the platform for people to come up there and get off, I was like, man.
for sure another great podcast out here. Big shout out to Mozzie, man.
I had to set the, you know what I'm saying? Go set the bar real quick.
Nah,
set
yeah,
the bar
bro.
with the bars.
You definitely set it up there kind of high. Like, that shit was
Thank
crazy.
you.
I was like, I don't know who they gonna bring on this bitch next, but you know what I'm saying?
It was a little minute.
Yeah. They had to prep for that. The mic was broke.
It might have. I think they had to switch studios. So, and burnt down.
Yeah,
it was too far.
No doubt. So, man, you know what I'm saying? I know you got a lot of fans here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that support you. My artist that I signed, Neil Alex, shout out to Neil.
Oh, yeah. Cool people.
He's a big fan of yours, too. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying? He loves your music, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? We all do, man. How does that, when you come back to the city, you know, with the fans that you have here, I know they be asking you all the time, huh? Like, yo, when you gonna do a show here? When you gonna come back home? When you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Can we expect a Duke show?
Oh, for sure.
Coming to San Antonio again?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yes, by the end of the year, I'm definitely setting up an actual event, or I'm going to bring out, and that's perfect opportunity to do what we spoke about earlier. You know,
Absolutely.
I'm bridging the gap.
Absolutely.
I'm bringing out the different artists from these different sides of town, from the different groups, different communities, and not just the artists, but the people who do the promos out here, the people who are touching the nightclub life, the people that are, you know, trying to teach this everything. You know, we can try to bridge the gap. So
No doubt.
I'm definitely going to be back in the tone later this year doing an event. And everybody going to be out there, the whole city.
And if people can, if they can inquire about getting some production made from you, because your production is crazy too.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? They just hit you up on Instagram.
Yeah, so reach out, you know what I'm saying? Tap
Yeah.
in, send your work, man. I'm always open to collab, man. I was whatever everything makes right, man. Good energy.
Yeah. Have you ever done like a full production just project by itself? Just the production?
I don't think so. Not an entire project.
Yeah. But just drop like a couple things so they could hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's definitely, you definitely had those type of beats where you could just drop that shit and then be like, yo, best verse gets it.
Type thing,
what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, best verse gets that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I also dove so much into my actual artistry, you know. The production kind of took a back seat to that. So
Yeah.
still been producing, but I've been just heavy on song creation.
But I'm glad too though, because like I said, you one of them artists where like we need that. So I'm glad you didn't put the
Yeah.
artistry so much in the back seat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
never that. That was the reason I started doing everything else. So
Yeah.
I can never just that's still my goal always. End of the day.
No doubt. So, you know, Duke, a lot of people, they have, like me specific, bro. My biggest goal would be to win a Grammy one day. We talked about it.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? What would be that goal for Duke to say, like, and it's not even to validate yourself through others. It's more so like just for you. Like for me, I just want a Grammy so that when people come to my crib, even if you never knew I do music,
Never knew.
you like damn, like I know he didn't steal this shit. I know he didn't, you know, just put his name on this. He was awarded this shit. What's that for you?
Honestly, financial freedom for my family. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
my entire family be able to change their lives. That's honestly the biggest goal right there.
Yeah.
Being able to change not just their lives, but the future lives. Anything that comes from my legacy and the people around me, the things that I can touch, be able to change their lives. When the people I believe in, just all around the board.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Man, well, you know what I'm saying? We definitely looking forward to some of the stuff that you getting ready to drop, especially with those visuals, man. Like I said, those right now we live in a visual world.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Where you can't it's very rare somebody can just drop music and not know visuals. Nigga,
man, nowadays you see an artist probably like 4 or 5 times before you even hear their music.
Yeah.
You're going to see him, Little Tablecloth got out of jail.
Little Tablecloth.
Little Tablecloth buys a $100,000 chain.
Yeah.
And then you might hear their song a month later if they drop a video. You know what I'm saying?
And they gonna buy it because Little Tablecloth. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, you already been seeing it. It's like, oh, Little Tablecloth.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's just how it is. The world's visual now. You know, people got to see.
For somebody that's so lyrical though, and that's so endowed into the music, what you feel about when like does things like irk you? When it comes to because some things irk me, right? Like, and I'm not gonna never knock them. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if Sexy Red ever see this show, she probably gonna slap shit out of me because I'm all, it seemed like I'm dogging her, but I'm not hating. I actually put that in the lid.
Hey, nah, man, I respect everybody.
I do too. I want to let that be known. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, man, things don't irk me, bro. Not as much as they used to. I've really matured in that way a lot, to where to each his own. That's kind of was my thing in 2024 was to each his own.
Yeah.
You got to realize everybody comes from different backgrounds. Everybody don't eat the same. Everybody don't see things the same. Like, so you can't expect everybody to like the same music or rap the same, you know, whatever side you want to look at it from.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. Because I said that in one of my bars. I said, hey, yo, I heard Sexy Red was the new Michael Jackson. Come on, boys, say 50 years of hip hop and it's really what we doing, huh? Like, I ain't trying to knock Shawty. She young, black, and out here getting bread. But if I don't say what I say, you won't understand why I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not knocking her. It's just saying, like, nigga, from my perspective, of hearing that shit. Like, when I get, you know, niggas wonder why niggas went out there and bought $100 for Nipsey's mixtape. You know what I'm saying? But I asked my homeboy that. You spent $100 on it? He said, yeah. I said, but why? On a CD. This nigga told me, because I know what I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the type of music that I feel like you make. Why you listen to Duke? Because I know what I'm getting from it. It's free game, dog. You getting free game. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's literally telling you step by step what you could do to be in position.
Facts. And man, we need the Sexy Reds of the world, man. We need everybody.
We do.
At the end of the day, it's a scale, man.
And I be talking shit, but I do a record with it.
Nah, for real.
I be talking shit, but I would do a record with Sexy Red, though.
Hey, man, we need everybody. Everybody creatively to at least try. And at the end of the day, change your family. If it's something that's going to put you in a position to change your family and do better for your people, then, you know, it's all love, man.
And I like the outlook that you look at that with the industry, you know what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, the core of hip-hop, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to realize hip-hop has turned into something that even if the people who are represented in or at the forefront of it aren't representing the heart of it,
right,
it is done what it's done. Hip-hop's already a staple. It's already cemented as what it is.
Right.
When I think about it, bro, think about a lot of this debate and stuff between the Kendrick and Drake back and forth debates.
Yeah.
We forget half of these people that's talking about a debate, they never liked hip-hop for real.
Yeah.
They didn't listen to lyrical shit anyways.
Right.
But we out here arguing with people that
like they don't listen to that shit anyway.
Exactly. So when we see the outcome and people don't understand how things happen, like
I seen a meme like that on Instagram not too long ago. It said when a person don't come from basically common sense, or they just let them win the argument.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You're really stressing yourself out. You
at
bumping,
the end of the day,
you bumping your head into a wall.
But that's not the thing. Us real like hip hop fans and like people that love hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm glad that it's built itself to the point where other people can eat off of it and feed their families. You know.
No doubt.
It's still gonna be hip hop at the end of the day, and they're not gonna change that.
Yeah.
You know, they might represent it bad or in there a different way, but they're not gonna change the essence of it.
Right.
You know, because we here.
And I feel like, you know, it's crazy. Like and I'm gonna continue to say this because if you not up on Duke's music, you probably live under a rock. You probably need to come outside for a little bit. But
or you just listening to the radio all day. You really if you don't listen to you probably don't actually go out and try to listen to shit. You just turn on the radio. But
I feel like your pendulum can swing everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I wanted to ask you, you know, based on how you come with your freestyles too. Like, have you ever been in battle rap or ever thought about it?
I love battle rap, bro. I love
watch it all the time,
bro. What
that shit crazy? Like
I love it too much to want to try it myself. I battled one time a long time ago. but that was it. Like it wasn't even like a real battle. It was like on a beat. It was just like impromptu last
Basically,
minute.
like
You just freestyling.
But
You was really freestyling back and forth, but nothing real, bro. Not like real battle rap. But battle rap is fire. And it's in a great place. It's only getting better, man. They're going crazy. I love that shit. I actually went to like 4 URL events in the last like 3 years.
How was the experience of that?
Now
Shit was crazy.
that was the best shit I've ever been to in my life.
Right?
Yes, bro. Dead ass. I went to 2 in Houston. I went to 1 in New Orleans, and then I went to 1 in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It was amazing.
That shit is crazy.
I seen Sue Surf last performance before
that's
he went.
my dude, yeah.
Free Surf.
Before he got like
I seen his last.
His music is actually fire too, though.
Hell yeah, he been.
But see,
going
that's
crazy.
my thing. Is like I know, we the 2 type artists that put a lot into our craft. So it's like I don't really want to give them bars to some shit. For against another nigga when I could have put that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the one thing I don't want nobody ever say, this nigga recycling the shit out them bars.
Yeah,
that was a freestyle he had 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I try to put it into the music and shit like that, but I definitely, like I say, man, it's your level of expertise when it comes to this music shit is you definitely got to be proud of that.
Thank you,
know what I'm saying?
It's a blessing. Like I said, it's all God at the end of the day.
What about a deal? Does Duke want a deal or? If it's right, it's right. It's like one of them situations. Like if it's right, but
I mean that's the thing in the market. Yeah, in the market we in right now, like when they're coming to you with a deal, you got the attention already.
Yeah,
they're not just coming to you with a deal because they believe in you no more. So if you already got that attention, it just depends on the artist.
You don't really need it.
Yeah, it just depends on the artist. Now I'm not saying I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, but that's my understanding. They gonna come to you when you already got the attention, so it's really about what you do with it.
But certain artists have that like you can only see them if they did being in front of the deal.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's very beneficial for a bunch of artists for sure.
I couldn't see like a Duke being on a Dipset. I see Duke running a Dipset.
You feel me? Exactly. It's different type of artists.
It's like almost like, you know what I mean? Like it's those forefront artists. You become one of those forefront artists. You know what I'm saying? And one thing is about you though too, you've always stood alone. You know what I'm saying? Like you've never jumped behind somebody to get the, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you an artist that can help build up a label that you fuck with, I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But if you also an artist that can stand alone, has that always been a thing for you? Like you always wanted to be a solo artist? You always wanted to, were you ever part of a group?
Part of an actual group? No. No. I was never in no group. I rode with we had Foster Brothers Music a long time ago. My boys that we used to rock with, we made music together. We wasn't like a group though. Yeah.
It was like more of like just y'all all did music.
Yeah, it was just a clique, more of like a conglomerate, just making music together.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. Well, I definitely see that Grammy for you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. That is the goal.
Stage. I'm trying to get there with you.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
For real. You gonna have that plaque? You gonna show it off?
Yeah. For shit show.
For real.
For shit show, man.
It's coming.
So where do you feel like you'd want to perform next?
Next.
I see overseas too. What you think about that?
Oh, I would love to, man. I would love to go overseas for sure. Right now, I'm setting up. Honestly, I'm setting up these little listening sessions. I want to do a lot of things a little more intimate before we go with the shows at the end of the year.
Like project listening?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to set up something for Austin. That's where we're going to start. Do it in Austin experience. We're going to tweak the experience each time, go to Dallas and then come to San Antonio.
Okay.
Things like that. Just trying to do a lot more intimate things so we can touch the people, be in the crowd more.
Yeah. I'm starting to realize too, Austin. I mean, Austin's always been that music place.
Yeah,
they got
huge.
the ACL over there. They got the South by Southwest. They got a lot of shit that goes on out there.
It's way bigger than you would expect. The scene.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always see that. I mean, as artists, we're always going to gravitate toward that city. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where everything pop at.
You can't pass it. You're going to drive right through it. Like, you can't avoid it, man.
Nah, yeah, for sure. And it's only 45 minutes from us if you drive 80. So
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's super dope. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like we really underestimate how huge South by really is. Like, South by is really a huge festival.
Yeah.
Like,
I think a lot of people too, I was telling them like, they can't always look at the outlook of it as like, I don't have a show, so I'm not going.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's so much network to do out there.
Yeah, bro. Especially if you haven't been, you have no idea what it really is. Like,
Nah, for
you
sure.
gotta go.
And you could go out there and just get a show.
Exactly.
You could
like,
be rapping on the street. They got the things now where they hang up the mic.
It's just all about connections, man. It's all about running into the right people, man. And everybody got a connection that's out there waiting for them somewhere. So
yeah,
just got to put the legwork in.
Now I'm gonna keep pressing this. You are the type of artist that other artists would look to for like a path to follow, right? So what's the best advice that you would give somebody that's like, man, I want to get in position like Duke. You know what I mean? How do I get in this position?
Stay unique, man. Stay unique. Stay with your craft. But number one, stay unique. Like,
which is very hard to do.
It is
when you got so much influence.
It is.
It's hard to stay trapped.
Now you have to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're gonna have to start somewhere. Start with what you want to hear. Make what you want to hear. That's the number one thing. Like, even if you do sound similar to your favorite artist at first, it's not gonna be forever. Don't take that as a knock.
Yeah, because when I first came out, I sounded just like T.I. they thought I was that nigga at one point. We was in Atlanta. My manager will tell you, we was in Atlanta, nigga. There was people following us in Linux.
Thought you was
Thought I was Tip. Yeah, this shit was crazy. She got it on video. It's crazy.
But that's all that matters at the end of the day. Like, you got to make what you want to hear, and as you grow and keep creating, it's gonna grow with you. You're gonna want to hear more from yourself. And you're going to have more things to say as you experience and live more. So it's really that, bro. Just keep staying at it. Keep chipping away.
Now, I see this too. And tell me if I'm wrong. I see acting.
One day, for sure.
Is that so? I know. Is this
one day? Hey, this going to be the kicker, though. You see from, I'm going to come out from.
Because
I'm going to be in the UK show, right, bro?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a whole accent. That's going to be the team, fam.
Yeah, that's a team.
So when I do act, I'm going to act in a UK show or some crazy shit. It ain't going to be no American shit. I'm going to have a whole accent.
That's fire as hell. That's fire. Yeah. I can see that. Because you do kind of implement it in your videos, too. And
a little bit.
I see what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get that Denzel role. You know what I'm saying?
One day, for sure. One day. I really want to, like, take some acting classes and, like, really hone in on that. Because I feel like that also is a huge part of showmanship and, you know, performance and everything is being able to
helps us as musicians.
For sure. Being able to embody whatever you're doing, like really embody that. Yeah. And that's also, you know, that's why Drake, one of the greatest rappers of all time. I mean, he was great actor. He's a great actor.
Wheelchair Jimmy.
Oh cap.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I had to ask you that though, because I see that. I'm like, I can see this nigga in a movie.
Nah, for sure. One day, for sure, bro. For sure. I'm not gonna promote it or nothing too. They can just go see it and be like,
gonna drop that hoe.
Watch on Netflix one day and be dude. I'll be pressing niggas in London somewhere.
Yeah, that shit crazy. He gonna have a whole London accent. That shit crazy. That's crazy. No, I definitely see that, man, for sure. Well, Duke, you know what I'm saying, man, I see great things, bro. I'm excited, especially when you get to working. You know what I'm saying? When I see them videos pop up, bro, I'm like, oh, this nigga's working. Yes,
I'm ready too. This next wave, I'm ready to do some shit, bro. We got a lot of things we working on right now. It's written out. We just putting dates together.
That's what's up, man. I definitely see it. So Duke, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the year, you know what I mean? I see a lot of people coming out to this show that you putting together. These you know what I'm saying? These projects and the things that you putting out. You know, I just want to say, if they want to find you, bro, let them know where they can find you right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they need to tap in now.
ASAP.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to wait till the end of the year. I want them to be ready.
Yes.
At the end of the year.
Now, first off, you can find me anywhere at MDuke, MDuke, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, YouTube, Google. Social media platforms are Duke the Goat. Duke THE Goat GOAT.
Already. That's dope. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all follow my guy, man.
Yes,
Make sure y'all go see him. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go look up his freestyles. Make sure you look up his music. You know what I'm saying? If you need a video from my guy, make sure you tap in with him, hit him in the DM. You know what I'm saying? He shoots amazing videos. He shot my video Win. It's still one of my favorite videos that was ever shot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love too. When you shoot your videos, bro, you capture the essence of whatever record of what that person was. Because I'm pretty sure you get like artists that come up to you that don't really have much of an idea, and you got to come from a creative place.
Yes, a lot of it is just directed, man, and having that vision at the end of the day.
So you're directing a lot of these videos too.
Yes,
as well as shooting them.
Yes, so it's about having that vision at the end of the day. You know, especially once you hear a record, see what's brought to the table. That's the main thing. You know, what we have to work with. Like, you can always bring something to light, man. Visuals it's a different world.
Are you listening to the song? Are they sending you the song and you just listening? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it depends on the project, you know, because I also got a team, so it just depends on how we work it out. But
yeah,
yeah, man, always checking out the project. Music ahead of time, and then getting together treatments, ideas. Just depends.
Yeah,
some things are simpler than others. Some shoots is let's just shoot. But then sometimes we really gonna build it out.
Yeah. No doubt. For sure. But nah, man, definitely check out his music. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna change your life, bro. His music is liberating, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? He got turn up shit. He got shit that you could really be inspired by. He got all type of shit, man. I don't even want to just tell you. I want you to go see for yourself. So make sure you go tap in, follow this man on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, on all social medias, it's Duke the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Pretty self-explanatory. You know what I mean? So tap in, man. Duke, we appreciate you coming with us today at Trill Talk No Cap and talking with us.
Right. Shout out Trill Talk No Cap.
Yes,
Thank you for having me, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We back for season 3. First episode was my dog MDuke. This has been great. We appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting and continue to hit that button to subscribe. Y'all know what it is. We out.
Yes, sir.